Hey, Onion here, back with Final Fantasy XIV Online. I am doing a playthrough of the main story quest with everything text to speech, so we get everything read out loud to us in unique voices. But this video is going to be a little different. We're going to do power leveling, speed leveling of Bard, trying to get to the 50 without any help from anyone else. No quests, just hunt log and squadron. And let me show you what I mean by that. So, hunt log, obviously, we're going to go through maybe 2 books to get around level 15 to 20. Once we do that, we're going to switch to Squadron. While we're doing that, the gear we're going to start with, and again, Archer, 0 experience. Friendship Circlet, we get 20% bonus if we're below level 25. Pre-order Earring, 30% below level 90, so that always stays on. The ring from the Smith, level 15. Novice Network quests, 30% when you're below level 30, and then the level 51 quest where it's 30% when you're below level 60. In addition, just whatever food, and then squadron manuals, 15% more experience for 2 hours. We're probably going to keep the necklace and the wrist the same. No need to change those out. I also have my gear lined up, so level 1, level 10, 15, 22, 30, 39, 42, 44, and then the brand new gear from the Smith as well. Just good gear at level 15. We should be able to get there no problem with starting with level 1 gear. Everything else is from Grand Company, except for the pants. I just made them so I have a slot filled. But Gridania Soldier, Serpent Private, and Serpent Sergeant. Again, because I'm in Gridania and the Bard is unlocked there, Archer, you have the ability to get the gear as well. Just in case, I ran Brave Flocks a few times on a different job, and I got all the infantry gear, so it's a little bit better at level 32. If we're struggling a little bit, I can switch to that. How we use the squadron. So I've been leveling them up. We've been able to get what my Serpent Captain as high as I can get with the Twin Elder. Adder. We have a healer, a tank, and a DPS. Healers get leveled up enough where we're going to be using offensive, 48% more damage. The damage dealer Archer, he's offensive, going to be 60% more damage. And then our tank is going to be independent for now, 20% more hit point, 20% more damage, and 30% or 20% less. We might be able to switch to balanced, hit points 30, damage 30. Or even offensive if we get a tick in that to be damage 60%. At that point, everything just melts. In addition, we should be able to command a mission. Palatele, level 20. Todorok, Longstep, Vigil, Darkhold, and Veil. I'm able to run these between 10 and 15 minutes. Even Darkhold a little quicker. Brave Flocks a little bit quicker. There's a couple tricks. I'll show those as well, but this is going to be a fast video. I just want to make sure that I can do it. Get to level 50 without any help, and without touching Palace of the Dead, because I do think to 50 this is faster. So thanks for joining. Sorry it's a little bit long-winded. And again, I'll be cutting the video just to where we're getting the kills, and that'll be sped up as well. Sped up. If anything comes in important to bring up, then I'll stop and let you guys know, but this is going to be basically no commentary for the rest of the video. Thanks for joining. If you have any questions or want to know how to do this more in depth, ask in comments. Oh, and we're on a preferred world, so we do get 100% more. We just have a little bit of rested bonus, so that'll be another 100%. Since we do have a job over 100, we also get 100% on this one as well. So the experience is going to be 400 or 500, 600% higher than normal. All right, thanks for joining. Here we go. All right, gonna get started. We're about 10:23. We're going to use Chocobo because we have it. So food up. And Squadron Manual. Okay. Alright, just about 5 minutes to get to level 10. We'll keep going. Alright, that is 17 minutes? Yeah, barely 17 to level 16. So we're gonna do a gear change. Oh, sorry, one sec. Okay, continuing on. Right, 25 minutes to level 20. Gear change. The headpiece is still below 25, so we're going to keep it. Alright, we're gonna go to the squadron now. So again, about, what, 27 minutes to get, 26 and a half to get to level 21. Alright, one sec. This is gonna be running quick, so I'll slow it down when there's tricks. Basically, you wait till they hit one, and then you assign them to the other one. I'm gonna lock him out here. Try to. And then they'll come in and get aggro. There they are. And pick up aggro. Everything else is locked out. All right, 2 levels for 1 boss. See, 586% increase. So Squadron's limit break is a little different. They gotta be close enough. They all zoom in at the monster, the enemy, the boss, and then they all get a buff. But if they're not close enough, then it doesn't trigger for them. So disengage, get closer, re-engage, get aggro, and then now we all get 15 seconds of buff up. They also take damage differently, so they don't really get hit by this stuff. AoEs, stack markers, things that we would get hit by. Doesn't really damage them at all. Two more levels from 1 boss. This boss is a little difficult for squadrons because of the ads, so you gotta take care of one side by yourself and hope you don't blow up. Okay, so 14.5 minutes to get to level 27 with that dungeon, and we're, what are we, 42 minutes into this. All right, go to the next one. Alright, for this boss, when the tail comes out, you can order them to attack the tail, and then you get a big bonus to damage. Before that, keep ordering them to attack the boss, that way they stop going for the ads. Level 31 in 54 minutes. So that is just as fast as going through your hunting log. The book 3, half of book 4 will get you to the same point in 60 minutes. So not that much faster, but this is more fun for me. And what again? Oh, that one was a lot faster. 9 minutes less. Okay, gear upgrade. There's a couple tricks to this one, so I'll go over them as we're going. Not much we can do here in the beginning, you just have to kill what's available. Can't really switch them. Wait for him to tag that one, run past, get the key. Sign attack. Attack. Okay. Tell him to get the small one first. And then the other one. And then the other one. Okay, there's a trick here. So, aggro this. Aggro this. And attack this. And then we are going to bypass everything. And initiate the fight. In 15 seconds, they'll be drawn in. There. Come back here. There you go. So that. And that. You can also add in just time. Okay, we can kind of do the same thing here, but we're going to do it a little slower. So we have to kill the first set. Thing's just not strong enough to withstand 3 groups. If you were a mage, you could disengage and sleep everything. That gives you enough time to get in the boss room and lock everything out. You're gonna die. You lie right, you him, him. There they are, everything's locked out. You're away from the wall, just in case. Something not actually I'm picking up all the gear so I can turn it in, because it does cost seals to do these with your squadron, so you need seals. We can't lock these out. They will go through the barrier at the end, so you can try, but it doesn't work. They automatically come in and attack everyone. At least this. I've already do it. Alright, Josh, 9 minutes. Please connect. This one is reinforced. I don't know again. Jump. Okay. Hey, one more.
Okay.
If you run this as tank, you can go all the way to the first boss, die, and then shortcut. Takes you a minute to do that. Kill the boss, about 2 minutes. Next boss, run all the way there. Aggro it, die, use the shortcut. We're going to try to do something similar. Kind of harder on DPS, but if you had sleep, it would be a little bit easier. We got to kill a couple of waves, and then we'll go from there. 109 minutes to boss. Almost get last mechanic. It's just easier if I tank that one. They'll raise. I think there's some tricks that people don't know about, so I hope you pick up something. When I'm into this boss water, you can see that there's barriers. How much you thank you, run through aggro this boss, and then use your shortcut. Alright, just like the res, this one does have tricks. Tricks where it's a little different than how we run it with a group. But you'll see. That's not about it. And boss in 10 minutes. 2 levels a run, basically, too. So we'll be 50 after this. Okay, so we did it in 2 hours and 15 minutes. I did not do any quests for the job, right? We just unlocked it, and that was it. So we're still an archer. Archer level 50 in 2 hours and 15 minutes. I know there's a lot going on. We used a lot of buffs. We used a lot of gear. I didn't switch out this side. That would have made it a little faster. Right, because over 30, just having a little bit more strength, dex would give us more damage. But overall, I think we did pretty good. Any questions, please comment. I'm not fishing for likes or YouTube to be YouTube famous. I'm just trying to get information out to everybody. Please check out other playthroughs and main story quests, job quests. All text to audio to help people with dyslexia and bad eyesight like myself be able to enjoy the game. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.